Zhong Xiaonian is the CEO of a renowned financial company in the country, a power-wielding dealer driving luxury cars, living in a mansion with a gentle and virtuous wife, a private stash, and 2 billion in savings, seemingly a life winner. But behind the scenes, the source of his wealth is not clean. Today's movie is called A or B, a heartwarming crime suspense film. The story begins with three men sitting in a sauna telling a story about a bug, which is the secret to their fortune: stocks. They gather here to plan a stock manipulation scheme. Zhong Xiaonian thinks he chose a very safe place, but little does he know everything is under the watch of the behind-the-scenes player. The scene shifts to a man holding a cell phone, who jumps off a building after a disagreement. Zhong Xiaonian wakes up startled, unsure if it was a dream or reality. His wife Ximeng sees he is often troubled by nightmares and advises him to go to the hospital for a checkup, but he doesn't listen. From their conversation, it is clear that their relationship is strained. Sure enough, during breakfast, a conflict erupted, and the extremely disappointed wife asked for a divorce and moved out to stay at a hotel without hesitation. Used to solving everything with money, Zhong Xiaonian spent a fortune at an auction to buy a diamond ring, intending to give it to his wife to mend the situation. However, during the auction, he had a conflict with his accomplice, Old Tang, and Zhong Xiaonian wanted to use his lover Zhuang Yi's role, classically launder the stock market's money. However, his autocratic style makes Old Tang uneasy. After parting unhappily at the auction, Zhong Xiaonian returns home drunk. His wife is no longer there, but he doesn't mind. As usual, before sleeping, he opens the safe, checks his secret account, confirms everything, and then sleeps peacefully. The next day, Zhong Xiaonian wakes up to find his wife hasn't returned. Habitually checking the safe again, he discovers it's completely empty. The account USB drive and secret documents were missing. Zhong Xiaonian panicked. He wanted to leave, but the door was locked. His phone had no signal, and even the windows were sealed tightly. Frustrated, Zhong Xiaonian pounded on the door trying to get out. At that moment, the television suddenly played news of his resignation and leaving the country. Zhong Xiaonian didn't pay attention, but instead took out a golf club, frantically smashing the door, trying to escape. The TV lit up again, and the mysterious person monitoring everything showed him all the behind-the-scenes dirt they had on him and demanded Zhong Xiaonian play a game of choices with them. The first question was whether to divorce his wife or not. Expose his massive tax evasion. Zhong Xiaonian is not in the mood to answer questions. He just wants to get out of there. Because he didn't follow the game rules, the mysterious person revealed his affair and massive tax evasion to the radio station. However, Zhong Xiaonian still believes it's his wife's prank. He tries to bribe the mysterious person behind the scenes, but he ends up being tormented by a meticulously planned ordeal of ice and fire. After being tortured, Zhong Xiaonian wakes up to hear a news report. His wife. The news of the failed suicide attempt finally made him realize the seriousness of the situation. Zhong